How y'all doing out there? Left Lane here, coming making another video. It's March 23rd, 2018. It's Friday. Thank goodness for that. It's been a long week. It's 12:30 in the afternoon. Just wanted to come and make you a video here today. It's been a long week, as I said. Didn't get off till almost 9 o'clock last night. So it was 10:30, almost 10:30 time I got home. Today's video, I guess you could title it, "You Must Clay Bar." And I say that because it does not matter how many times you wax. Oh, before I get any further, today's video is brought to you by, or sponsored by, Mother's Clay Bar Kit. You can get it at Walmart for less than 20 bucks. Well, probably a little more with 20 bucks with tax. But you get 2 clay bars, 100 grams each, a total of 200 grams. You get a detailing rag and you get instant detailer spray. It works great. I want to show you. Well, I actually waxed the truck. I detailed it. Excuse me. I clay barred it, then I waxed it, and I want to show you what it looks like and why you must clay bar. Because without it, it does not matter how good a wax you have, how many times you wax it. If you've got imperfections and you've got stuff that's built up, that soap and nothing else can get off of there, and that's the clay bar. That's the only thing that can get these imperfections out, or unless you use some type of compound. But we're not going to get into that. Now I'm outside the truck. I don't know if you can get a good view of it, but I mean, look at that. Look at the shine on that. I'm gonna step back in the truck. As you can see, it looks really good. It's got a nice shine to it, but I was, it got a little bit of dirt had got on it from last night when my co-driver had drove the truck, and I noticed when I wiped it down, it wasn't smooth. It's like, and I just waxed this a couple days ago. And that is the reason why. It's because there was some stuff that had built up, some contamination, some imperfections, and the clay bar will take that out. You spray your spray on, get your clay bar, and you kind of go over it a little bit. Then you get you got your detail rag, you clean that off, and you will not believe the difference in the smoothness of the paint. And what you're doing is you're taking it back down to the original paint, which is smooth. But over time, stuff builds up. It doesn't matter if you wax it once a week. If you don't use that clay bar, you're not going to get those imperfections out of the paint. You're not going to get that smooth finish. Does not matter how good a wax, how much you pay for it, you have to clay bar. It's the only way to get a smooth, clean finish. And I had done it a couple of times on a few different areas, but I did the whole thing and I waxed it. You obviously know I stand behind, it's Mother's Clay Bar Kit, but I stand behind Meguiar's still. I said that's all they had when I went to go buy it. It's a good product. Mother's a good product. I use their wheel shine, their aluminum polish for my my wheels. But, and you know, as far as waxing, you know, a lot of people think you need to let the wax dry. You don't want to let it dry because you want to be able to, hold on just 1 minute. I had to get a drink of water. Anyway, because you want the wax to be wet. You want to work it into the paint. That's when it becomes effective. If you let it dry, you're just rubbing it. I mean, it still does to a degree, but if you really want to get the complete use out of your wax, don't let it dry. Just do a small area, rub it in, and then go over it real good, and go on to the next spot, because you're working the wax into the paint. If you let it dry, it's on top. You're not really working it into the paint. That's why you want to do it wet. So anyway, because I just wanted to make this video about clay bar and my experience with it. It's just, you're gonna have a better looking vehicle, whether it be a truck, car, SUV, doesn't matter. You need to clay bar it. Now, if you don't take care of it, say a car's been setting for 5 years and you ain't done nothing to it, clay bar ain't going to do you a damn bit of good. You're going to have to use some compound and a buffer. But now if you've waxed it and you've washed it and you've taken care of it and you get a little bit of that on, a little bit of the imperfections on there, clay bar will be perfect for you. But don't expect, something that's never been taken care of and then all of a sudden, you clay bar it and it's not doing any good. Well, you're going to have to use something more powerful than a clay bar. A clay bar is basically just for little imperfections to smooth the paint back out. But if you've had something that's been setting for a long, long period of time, you're going to have to get you some compound. Now, I've never worked with it, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. I just know that that's kind of what you have, from what I know about, cars and that type of stuff, is what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to use some compound. That's the only way you're going to get that smooth finish again. Because that's like on my Taurus. I clay barred the hood, and it didn't make a bit of difference. And it's because it's never been my knowledge has never been taken care of. But I'm not going to put the effort into it because I'm getting ready to sell it anyway. So I'm probably going to do my car next, and probably the van after that. So, but yeah, get you some clay bar kits. You can get Meguiar's, there's Mothers. I'm sure there's several others out there. Amazon, Walmart, any place that sells car stuff. Maybe even eBay, probably can get it cheaper. But even less than say even $20 with tax, what you get in return on the smooth and that finish that you get, that $20 is more than well worth it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.